Are you looking for the next Celestia? Are you looking for similar projects that have got a very crazy growth trajectory just like Celestia did? Because Celestia was released on the market on November 7th and it was only trading at $2.36. So, over this whole period of time, right, ever since November 7th, the price of AVAX, or rather Celestia, the price of TIA, Celestia has grown by over 700%. So, from November till today, which is obviously February, the price of Celestia has grown by about 700%. It has done literally a 7x and more. So, are you looking for the next Celestia? Are you looking for an ecosystem which is obviously going to be very explosive with regards to its trajectory? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're going to be talking about in today's episode, and I have few picks for you. Manta, Outlayer, these particular cryptocurrency projects are going to be the next Celestia like type of tokens with regards to growth trajectory. So if you look at Outlayer and Manta Network, right, they are all in the modular blockchain ecosystem. Personally, I really believe that the modular thesis is the one which is going to be leading 2024, right? Of course, we've got BRC20 tokens, we've got protocols that are trying to build on top of Bitcoin. That is also something which is going to be very explosive in 2024. But when it comes to the real gains, real value, real innovation, real development, I really believe that it's going to be all about the modular blockchains. And obviously Celestia is one of the best performers. We have seen a lot of cryptocurrencies pledging to sort of airdrop on Celestia because they really want to get that market value and they really want to concentrate on this. So if you look at airdrops airdrops.one, right, you're obviously going to discover that there are quite a number of projects that are going to be airdropping to Celestia. So as you can see, there's 5 airdrops thus far since November 2nd have pledged to airdrop to the Celestia ecosystem because they really want to tap into whatever Celestia has got going, and this is a very good thing. So there's obviously going to be a lot of growth. So if you look at the performance of Celestia in comparison to a lot of other different cryptocurrencies, right, you're going to discover that Celestia has pretty much been very stable. It has really done very well, and it is one of those solid projects that barely, goes down. And this is one of the reasons why you see that the price has been very, very pumpy. Whenever it drops down, right, whenever it pushes down, it is always bought up because there's gonna be a lot of people buying it and looking forward to being airdropped. So if you look at the concept of Celestia and why it has got very good strong fundamentals, and the reasons why the coin doesn't really get to drop a whole lot is because a lot of people are incentivized not to sell it because everybody's looking forward to the Celestia airdrops and the modular blockchain protocols that are going to be leveraging on the hype that Celestia has built over the years. So whenever we get a drop, right, there's always massive buybacks that are happening. So best believe people are buying millions and millions of Celestia tokens, and this is one of the reasons why at this particular moment, right, our gravitation should shift towards the modular blockchain thesis and other cryptocurrencies that are in this respective niche. And this is where Manta Network and Outlayer comes in. And if you take a look at Manta Network and Outlayer, right, obviously these were incubated by one of the biggest exchanges in the world. Outlayer and Manta have been sort of supported by Binance, the Binance Labs, and this is one of the reasons why those guys know what they're doing. Those guys are very, very professional, and they've got a very futuristic approach and perspective when it comes to the blockchain ecosystem because they are in the forefront with regards to driving this innovation. So they know where the markets are going to be tilting, and this is one of the reasons why we should be observing and obsessing with whatever Binance Labs is supporting and basically funding, because if they are able to invest money in these particular upcoming cryptocurrency projects, right, best believe they are planning to sort of have a return on investment. So this is where we are supposed to be looking as well. So if you take a look at the price, or rather the market cap of Outlayer, right, and by the way, at this particular moment, if you compare between Manta Network and Outlayer, the market caps are slightly different. Outlayer is obviously way much more undervalued in compared to Manta Network. So Manta Network is slightly on the expensive side, right? Because the market cap of Manta Network is around 761 million US dollars. The fully diluted market cap of Manta Network is around 3 billion US dollars, right? If you observe that, and if you compare it with Outlayer, right, Outlayer is half the price of Manta Network in terms of its market cap valuation. So the market cap valuation of Outlayer is around 380 million, while the fully diluted valuation is around 3.4 billion. So this is the part that has got me a little bit confused, because the fully diluted valuation of Outlayer is as big as Manta Network, because if you take a look at the fully diluted valuation of Manta Network, it's around 3 billion US dollars, even though its market cap is 761 million US dollars. So does this mean these guys are fairly the same in terms of their trajectory and the power and the strength that they have with regards to their growth potential? So this is one of those things that you guys can get to elaborate in the comment section below. However, most people look at the market cap. So if you look at the market cap, right, you've got a sort of fair perspective with regards to its potential trajectory and where it might definitely go. So personally, I really believe that Outlayer is definitely a top 50 altcoin. And if you look at the current rank of Outlayer, it's only 146. It's ranked 146 in the overall cryptocurrency markets. In comparison to Manta Network, this one is already cracked the top 100 threshold, and it's already occupying the 94th position. So with regards to Outlayer, there's a whole lot of room to grow, and that really means that we're going to be able to make a whole lot of money, because I really believe that Outlayer could potentially be a 30 billion US dollar valuation, even Manta as well. So if you take a look at where the market cap of Celestia is, right, this is roughly around 2.8 billion, while the fully diluted valuation is around is this 18 billion US dollars? Yeah, so yeah, this is around 18 billion US dollars. Celestia has got a fully diluted valuation of 18 billion US dollars, while the market cap is only 2.8 billion US dollars, which is quite crazy if you were to ask me. So let me know in the comment section below if this makes any sense to you guys. And I mean, the fully diluted valuation, I guess, is what we're supposed to be looking at, because we're definitely just going to get confused if we look at the market cap. So personally, I'm going to be considering the fully diluted valuation, which is around 18 billion US dollars, while Manta Network has around 3 billion US dollars. Outlayer is also 3.4 billion US dollars. So if you take a look at where Celestia is, right, 18 billion US dollar fully diluted valuation, right? So literally that means Manta and Outlayer can potentially do a 6x if they had to grow as much as Celestia did. So potentially in the next 3 months, we could see a 6x return on investment. However, you have to be very careful with regards to taking into consideration the days, or rather the time frame when new tokens are going to be released on the markets. So you have to look at, when the teams are going to be offloading stuff on the market with regards to their, circulating supply, because that obviously introduces inflation to the whole, tokenomics, and that affects the valuation of the project, and that's obviously going to affect the demand and the supply, which is in turn going to affect the price of whatever project you are trading, or whatever tokens you are interested in having. So those are the things that you're supposed to look out for. Excuse me, I think I've got a little bit of a cough, which I am obviously treating right now. Yeah, so basically that's it. Manta, Outlayer, these are definitely very good investments to have in your portfolio, because I really believe they're going to do very well. So when it comes to Manta Network, right, it's also going to have its own uh, you know, projects that is going to be uh, incubating and just basically airdropping, and there's going to be a whole lot of ecosystem built around Manta Network. So I really believe that Manta is also going to have that Celestia or TIA factor, where people get to purchase a lot of Manta with hopes of getting more and more airdrops. So there's going to be that sort of diamond hand mentality with regards to being affiliated to this particular project. So once you get to buy a lot of Manta tokens, you're most likely going to be staking them, and when you stake them, you're obviously going to be airdropped more and more tokens. So it's going to really prevent a lot of people from selling the Manta token. So with regards to Outlayer, Outlayer also has a similar overview, or rather they do have a similar trajectory as well, because these guys have got roll-ups as a service. So when it comes to roll-ups as a service, right, this definitely means that there's going to be a lot of projects that are going to be needing to purchase alt in order for them to sort of access whatever services the Outlayer project is going to be having. And this is obviously going to be leading to more and more demand of the Outlayer, which is obviously going to be a very good thing, because there's going to be a whole lot of demand, and there's going to be ecosystems built around the Outlayer. So this, to me, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the reasons why I'm very bullish on the Manta network and the Outlayer protocol with regards to the modular blockchain thesis. So in the next coming 6 months, best believe there's going to be a lot of excitement and a lot of projects that are going to be developing on these particular projects as they mature. So in case you missed out on the growth, the exponential growth that Celestia sort of had, you can always reciprocate this, and just get similar projects like Manta and Outlayer. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm obviously going to be giving you another market update pretty soon, because there are explosive cryptocurrencies that are beginning to sort of tickle my fancy, if I may, at this particular moment. So yeah, AVAX is one of the coins that I'm now beginning to look at, because it just gave me a green signal right now, and there's a very good potential for us to literally make 100x, because AVAX can end up going to around $67 or even $70. So if you take a look at that, right, that's like literally 100% profit, if you would ask me. So it has obviously done its retracement, so best believe it's going to be going up. But anyway, that's going to be another topic for another day. In the meantime, go do your research on Outlayer and Manta. And of course, none of the things that I was talking about should be misconstrued for financial advice. This is just a simple guy making opinionated videos about certain projects. So if you've got the power to make the final decision, and just do your own due diligence. Everybody has got a motive. Maybe my motive is to get you to get you to pump my bags, and just make me rich. So this is one of the reasons why you're supposed to be very skeptical about the advice that you take, especially from strangers on the interwebs. With that said, it's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x. And please let me know what other cryptocurrency projects in the modular blockchain thesis are you super excited about, and what are you doing to position yourself to benefit off of the next incoming trend with regards to cryptocurrency in 2024. So let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube video, and God bless you.